Privateering. Is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Douse the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The crew are happy. They're singing one of my favourite maritime jigs, Drunken Sailor. We're here just off the coast of Cat Island, which is where we were in... Excuse me a second. Sorry about that. Something stuck in my throat unexpectedly. Cat Island, it's where we were in the last couple of episodes. That's the Beckford plantation over there behind us. We've left the anchorage, and as you can see, it's heavily mined. And we've got a storm coming in. Whoa, that weather got rough quick, didn't it? Let's just move away from these mines. Now, I did see some cargo floating in the water over there. Might as well try and get that. I also see some very big ships ahead of us. Or is it an island? I'm not sure. Now, if the game gets a little bit choppy during this episode, I do apologise. It's currently 5:30 in the morning. I got up at 3 AM to do some recording while the family was in bed, and I've been waiting since then for Ubisoft to finish downloading updates to all of my Ubisoft games. I fired up Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and wouldn't you know it, there was a mountain of updates waiting for Black Flag, Unity, Ghost Recon, you name it. They were all waiting. Now, I'm not bothered about taking on these Spanish schooners right now. I'm actually waiting for something a bit bigger. And if we have a quick... Now that we're kind of safe, let's turn towards that wave in case a big one comes in. Oh, crap. Get away from it. Damn it, we're getting sucked right onto it. Managed to dodge that island and the water spout. Weather seems to be calming down a bit, so let's just reduce sail a little, jump to the map. Right, so there we are, that's us, and somewhere behind us should be Cat Island. There it is, there's Cat Island. We've sailed out through here. Now let's just zoom out on the map a bit, see what's around us. I'd like to go and clean up the map of some of these odd chests that are lying around and these odd animus fragments, which I think would be a good warm-up activity. Let's just zoom out a bit more. Where's the main quest line taking us? Taking us back down here, which looks to be... yeah, Salt Lagoon. That's a different island. I don't think we've been to that one. Interesting. Okay, let's just cut back, clear up these animus fragments and chests, and just get them out of the way. So we've got to swing back around, go around Cat Island and get across here. So if I click that one to mark it as being our first target. There we go. So we need to spin round. What monster? Don't oh, there's another water spout coming in. Tornado thing. And the weather's clearing up. Hello. Might as well loot that if it's already wrecked. Hold our course, force that cutter away. This should be an easy capture. Where's the other powder barrel? There we go. It's the first time we've had a chance to use the upgraded swivel gun. And we don't need to repair the jackdaw. Just drop our wanted level. Don't know what islands we're going to end up on.
Join us, or die.
So, right. Quick little bit of loot there. 25 wood, 25 cloth, and an extra crewman. Always good. And where's our... Right. Our objective is behind us. Terrific. There's a bit of cargo in the water there. Let's grab that as we go past. And I'm trying to get the muscle memory in my fingers working again, because it's a few weeks since I've played this. And that's Cat Island to port. And we're of course in a restricted zone here, so it's very likely that we're going to get fired upon. I bumped into a friend a week or so back, who had been watching the Assassin's Creed series on my YouTube channel, and he said to me, those islands are unrealistic, aren't they? They're far too small. They're not actually. If you've spent any time in the Caribbean, particularly the Western Caribbean, towards the Central American Isthmus, then on the Belizean Barrier Reef, which is the second longest barrier reef in the world, second only to the Australian Great Barrier Reef, then you come across lots and lots of these little two palm tree sandy islands poking up out of the water. Although the ones like that, where the wave action has eroded the base of the rock, those I find are more Andaman and China Sea based, Southeast Asia, Far East type thing. Where is that? Oh, it's off to starboard. There it is. But the little sandy islands like the one that we're heading to now to get that chest, they are all over the place on the Central American Barrier Reef, or the Belizean Barrier Reef. And in fact there's one of them that was one of my favourite little islands that I used to visit several times. It literally was like this one that we're just about to land on. Piece of rock, bunch of sand, and a couple of trees. It was called Fishing Bait Key, and it had a great little bar on it, and the guy that owned the bar sold fishing bait, which is how it got its name, because it was an unnamed island prior to that. Go on, Edward, get ashore. Go get that chest. Come on. Why are you stopping there? Why won't you jump? Go. Go. Jump. Try again. I've got to press shift, haven't I? Told you, muscle memory. Yeah, so fishing bait key on the coral reef, the barrier reef that runs down the east side of the Central American Isthmus off the coast of Belize. Had an island just like this with a little ramshackle bar, and they sold fishing bait, hence the name. And if you were going out hunting for or fishing for marlin or any of the larger game fish, you called in it fishing bait key, and you got your live bait and your dead bait, and off you went. But I went out there several times using the local water taxis just to spend the afternoon chilling on an island like this in the middle of the Caribbean, and the water all around it literally was this colour, and you could see everything that was there. And swimming and snorkeling in water like this is an experience I'll never forget. Get out the way, you. Captain's coming aboard. Take that to the face. That's what you get for blocking the gangway. Right, on to the next one. Let's have a quick look at the map, see where the next one is. Zoom out a wee bit. There's an animus fragment there. We could get that one and then head across here. Although it'd be better to make a run up the coast here and get these 6 or 5. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go down and get that chest. Puts us in the firing range of that fort though, so we'll have to be quick about it. Right, take the wheel, Edward, and we're heading to starboard. Just keep half sail until we get round the island with that strong wind coming in over the starboard rail. Right. No. Oh, there's a castaway there, and we're still short on crew a little bit, so let's go get him. Oh, yeah. And once we're set on course, we should be able to use fast travel. Looks like there's a topsail schooner down there. You might have some cargo worth taking. Now all of this sort of map objective clearing I would normally do off video, but I thought I'd let you have a chance at seeing how I do it, especially as I'm going to record about 4, maybe 5 episodes this morning. Just reduce sail a little bit, and I've forgotten how we look at the how do we, wait a minute, hold steady. I've forgotten how we look at the telescope controls. There we go. That's not what I'm wanting. General, brightness, sound, blood type. No. I've even forgotten how to get the instructions. That's kind of strange. Where's the... how do you use the thing? Oh well. Never mind. Don't know what they've got, but we could use the cargo, so... And what I'm going to do... No, he's not going to let me. There we are. Managed to disable him without sinking him. I had to shoot above his decks though, because if we'd shot at his hull it would have sunk him and then we'd only have got half the cargo. Trying to remember how to use the telescope. Can't get across there. There we go. Knock down 5 of the crew on these schooners and you get to capture the ship without a fight. The Jackdaw didn't take any damage. 35 cloth, 15 sugar, 4 fire barrels and a crew member. Let's just lower our wanted level, keep it as low as possible.
Will you sign on, lads?
What was I talking about? I was talking about the Belizean Great Barrier Reef, I believe. Right, let's get underway. Face the right way. Come on, Gaz. Head to port. Oh, hammerhead shark there. Let's go and do a bit of harpoon fishing. I think we need a hammerhead shark skin for one of the craftings.
Ready the whaleboat, lads.
Yeah, I was talking about game fishing. Looking for barracuda and king mackerel and all of that stuff. Right. Don't know if we can get him from here. We can try. Missed him. I'm out of practice here. He's gone deep. That's going to be...
Keep an eye out for that fin.
It's going to be a problem because the hammerheads attack your boat. Tell I'm out of practice. There he is.
There he is! Starboard bow!
Missed him again. And again.
Secure the rope!
That got him.
Steady now, lads!
Aim up a bit. Oh. My aim is crap today.
The sea dog's hit!
Come on, get him.
Got you now, fish!
Oh, he went deep.
The rope snapped, Captain! I don't see it!
That's one of the things the hammerheads do when you're harpooning them in this game. The hammerheads break the rope.
Headed at us! Larboard bow! Rope secure, Captain! Hang tight!
And you gotta be...
One more time!
Got him. You gotta be pretty quick with these hammerheads because they are a bit dodgy. Yeah, it's a good size. Fish steak for supper tonight, lads. Crafting available. Pistol ammo pouch 2 can now be made because we got the hammerhead skin. So next time we stop, we'll do that, and we want to be heading to starboard. Head across to this island. There's a couple of the Belizean islands are actually in this game on the map. When you get over to the west end of the map. Oh, there's another castaway. Let's just grab him, and there's a bit of cargo up there as well. So like I say, this sort of sailing around and doing the map objectives, I'd normally do off video. But I thought maybe you'd like to see it, just to show that although the map is quite big, it doesn't take as long as you sometimes think to get around everywhere. Let's see if we can get into the cove here. I often muck this up and beach the ship. Aye. Sails down, anchor down, and nicely done. Well done, guys. Go and get this chest. Get up, Edward. Come on. Here we go. What did we get? 218 reals and a jade statue worth 120. Just builds up our cash a wee bit. restricted area. Ooh dear. Yeah, the sea's red on the little mini-map. Tells us we're in a restricted area. Right, next target. We want to get that animus fragment. Oops. Come on. I had to get a new mouse because my other one died, and I wanted an exact replacement for my other one, and unfortunately they're no longer available, which is a real pain in the bum. Right, crafting. Let's just get that ammo pouch made. Oh, pistol holster. We can make a ton of stuff according to the... Oh no, that's ones we've made, the ones with a tick. So where's the... It did say ammo pouch, didn't it? Ammo pouch 2. Crafting is unavailable at this time. I guess I've got to be in the captain's cabin or on shore to do it. Okay.
Captain has the helm.
Let's go get that animus fragment. And of course it's behind us, it had to be. Game loves to twist your ship around. There it is over there.
Every last scrap of duck on the wind. Rooftops and royals.
Let's just go to travel speed for a minute. Get across there a little quicker. Very pretty. It's just a shame that the action on the sails in no way resembles what they would be doing. Especially, I mean, look at the flag. If you look at the sails, the wind is behind us. If you look at the flag, it's in front of us. There's a couple of little mistakes that they've made in the graphics and animation, and with the wind behind us or coming over the starboard quarter, there's no way any of those sails would be flapping around like that. They'd be absolutely hard braced. And I'm not really interested in that Spanish schooner. Although he's interested in us. If he opens fire, I'll slow down and take him down. And it looks like that sandy shelf on the edge of that rock island is where the animus fragment is. There's a castaway there. We'll grab him as we go in. And no, we're not. Calm yourself, bosun. Right, this one looks like we have to run up the palm tree. And jump. Missed. So it looks like we have to go off the top half of it. Got it. Nothing else on this island or it would show up on the minimap. We're still in the restricted area. Caribbean was where I learned to sail in terms of sailing boats. So when I was in the armed forces, I was stationed out there, and I caught appendicitis, or rather I developed appendicitis. I had to go in for an operation, and for rest and recovery, R&R, they sent me out onto one of the adventure training islands that the army ran. I was Air Force, not Army, but we shared facilities, and they wouldn't let me do things like scuba diving because of the operation scars and so on, and the fact that I was still healing up, and doing things like beach volleyball and all that sort of stuff was just a little bit too strenuous for the stitching on the scar, so I managed to talk them into letting me do dinghy sailing. I learned to sail, They're not after us. They would be shooting if they were. So yeah, the army taught me to sail, and one of the humorous points about that was that after I got back to the UK, I did a lot more sailing in larger yachts, got myself trained up as an offshore and ocean skipper under the Royal Yachting Association licensing rules, which are recognised by the British Department of Trade. And in my last station, I was teaching the American Navy how to sail boats, which was I've forgotten the word for it. I've forgotten how to English. There's a word that describes it. A bit paradoxical, I suppose you could say. Somebody that learned to sail from the army, that was in the Air Force, teaching the Navy how to sail. It's good times, good days, great fun. And it's one of the reasons that games like this appeal to me, because I always check them for how well they handle the sailing mechanics. I mean, this one's fun, it's an arcade game at the end of the day, but the boat's handled reasonably well, especially the movement of the boat on the waves. That handles well. I mean, the graphical depictions are not great. Like I said, the sails are set wrong against the wind and the direction that we're travelling, because the wind's coming in off the bow. Those square sails should not be set side to side across the ship. They should be almost exactly fore and aft. And as I turn the boat like this to put the wind on the beam, we should get a very solid heel. Get off the wheel, Edward. But we didn't. The boat stayed pretty much level. Like I say, the boat's action on the waves, how it reacts to the waves, is pretty good. They've done a good job of recreating that, but the sails don't respond. Whoa, this is going to be a tricky one. Can I jump that from there? Let's try it. No, I've got to get up there. Oh, got it climbing up the rock. Nothing else on the island. Oh, there's a chest down there. There's a couple of chests, actually. 3 metal. Good. That'll help us with upgrades. There's a loot chest there. 1,000 reals. Nice one. One of the best pirate type games that I've come across for demonstrating the oops, where are you going? For demonstrating the mechanics of sailing is an older game called Sea Dogs. Came out about 2002. I've still got copies of it. The sailing mechanics in that were very, very true to form. I want pistols on that. And swords, not fists. Oh, swords. Right. Next objective. I guess we can swing around and catch those boats facing west, so if we swing north around the island we can pick up that cargo. Got to head up here to get this anyway.
Captain has the helm. Unfold, mates. Let's move. More sail. All sail.
We don't really need the crew members now, but law of the sea, pick up castaways and those. Oh, he's too tight into the island. Just get yourself ashore, lad. Yeah, so Sea Dogs. It's a text-based adventure. The graphics are pretty good for its age. I mean, I must admit, they were, at the time, they were superb graphics. Not quite as good as the graphics that we've got now in games like this. But they were pretty good, and they certainly do not detract from the gameplay or the immersion. If you head across to GOG, you can get Sea Dogs on GOG. It seems to be the only place that's still selling it. You won't be able to make use of any widescreen monitors. It still runs at 1080 by 800, but it's well worth a playthrough. Can I land on the island? Oh, yes. $300. This is a good way to build your cash if you've been spending on upgrades. It's just sailing around, doing the chests, collecting the animus fragments. And look at all those closed gun ports. We don't know how many cannons we're carrying at the moment. We're only showing 4 cannons on the lower deck. And I'm sure we've got more than that. And if we haven't, then we need them. Right, what do we got? We've got 2 boats coming in. I might take them down, but that's our real target, that animus fragment. That one looks like a brig. It's not a pirate hunter, but I wish I could remember how to use the telescope. Does it give it to me on that menu? No, it doesn't. Is it F? No. E? Ah, E, there we go. He's carrying 25 metal and 40 cloth. Well, we could certainly use the metal. That's a gunboat, only got fire barrels. So... swing around. It's a bit dodgy fighting this close to the island. He hasn't quite surrendered. Now he has. Kill 10 enemy crew. This one's a bit more tricky. And I'm pretty sure we'll have to go aboard her. Oh god, I can't hit that barrel for the life of me. Tell I'm out of practice. Well, we got half of them down. Actually, I could stand up here and use the pistols. Let's be a captain for a change. No, that's the swords. Put your swords away. Get your pistols out. Oh well. This could be fun. I could get hurt doing this because I'm out of practice. There we go. Got him in the end. Yeah, I'm out of practice, and it shows. What should we do with the ship? Well, the Jackdaw's just a tiny little bit battered. Don't know if we lost any crew, so I'll do a... Well, we got 3 crew members off this ship. Yeah, let's repair the jackdaw. Let's keep it in good shape. We definitely needed that metal though, because we need a lot of metal for upgrading the guns. So it's always worth going for metal when you can. Yeah, it's just a little gunship. Yeah, we can sink it without... Can we reach it? No.
Crowd on every inch of sail. Topsails, gallants, loose and trim.
If it's wanting to pick a fight, then we might as well go pick a fight with it. Sank it straight down. We'll get the cargo as we go past, if there's any. Yeah, there we are. Don't know what we got. 2 fire barrels. Well, helps replace the ones we lost. There's the next animus fragment. So what I might do is just sink this cutter, get that last animus fragment. Take the loot. Fire barrels. We did lose a crew member, so I'll get that castaway that's sitting there. And then we'll go in and get this animus fragment, and that'll be the end of the video after that. So, not a particularly overwhelming video in terms of story play, but I hope it's given you a clue as to how I spend the time between episodes in this game. Just running around, collecting stuff off islands, sinking ships, collecting supplies and loot, and building resources for... Come on, off you go. You missed the cliff. If you'd been quicker, you could have had the... Could have just jumped off the cliff. Oh, and it's a way up there, is it? Come on, up you get. And it's going to make you jump in the water, off the tree. Ah, great. Hey, get on the tree. There you go. So while I'm here, let's just... that'll make a pretty screenshot, wouldn't it? How do I get a screenshot? More to the point, how do I get the hood off? Oops, wrong. Options. Oh, adjust visuals and sounds. No. HUD. Animus appearance in the simulation. No, there's a hotkey for doing it. If you guys know where it's at, let me know. Customize controls. That's probably it. Yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. It doesn't show us how to switch off the HUD so that I can get a nice screenshot for the video thumbnail. It's got to be in here. I don't see it. Do any of you guys know how to do that? what I'm literally wanting to do is turn off the HUD, take a screenshot, or simply take a screenshot, because that normally removes the HUD for you. Okay, let's F8? No. F9? No. F10? No. 11? 12? So even the Steam... well, something took a screenshot. That was probably Steam on F12, which means all the HUD will be in the picture. I'll have to crop it in to get a nice screenshot. Right, let's jump and get that Animus fragment. There we go. I don't believe there's anything else on the island. So I'm going to finish up the video here. If you've stuck with me to the very end, thank you very much. And you obviously found my ramblings and rememberings informational, interesting. I've forgotten how to English today, I swear it. Being up too early, you see. That's the problem. So, leave comments down below, let me know. Did you like this more sort of rambling journeyman tales type presentation, or do you prefer me talking more specifically about the game and getting into the story mode and the action and what have you? Let me know. Be interested to know. I'm trying to fine-tune the channel in the run-up towards Christmas. I really would like to get 1,000 subs on the channel before Christmas, so that I can apply to get remonetized. Help me to do that. Click that subscribe button, please. Give the videos a like, and most importantly, do add comments down in the comment section, even if it's just to say hi, liked this one, didn't like this one, whatever, because the YouTube algorithm relies heavily on how many people interact with a video, either by using the like, dislike button, or by leaving comments. Without that, the videos don't get promoted in search, and without that, the channel's not going to grow. So, help me to grow the channel. It doesn't cost you anything except a few seconds and a click of your mouse or a couple of clicks on your keyboard. I'll see you in the next one. Assassin's Creed every Monday between now and whatever time I finish the story mode. And watch out for the new schedule for the summer and autumn making itself felt on the channel. Basically, Assassin's Creed on a Monday, The Long Dark on a Tuesday, I've forgotten what it is on a Wednesday, Subnautica. I'm an old fart, I'm decrepit, my brain's shrinking. Subnautica on a Wednesday, and at least during August, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday is Green Hell. Trying to get a full series pushed out before Green Hell goes to final release on either the 4th or the 5th of September, after which I'll be doing the full story mode from Green Hell as well as survival mode, but in 2 separate series. So join me daily, back to 7 days a week in terms of releasing videos, and they release at 8 AM UK time every day, just in time for you to sit down with your breakfast and watch them before rushing off to work. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow it's The Long Dark. Take care everyone. Bye for now.